Morning, welcome back to KR Runs. Just having some Cheerios. Gonna have a look at some horse racing. Unfortunately, not going to be much running content this week because I've succumbed to another running injury. Unfortunately, it's probably more a niggle than an injury actually, but my right shin is pretty sore. So on Wednesday, I decided to stop running and take some rest. Ice, ibuprofen gel. It's hard to tell what the problem is, whether it's a nervy type of shin pain. It's pretty much down the front of the shin. Kind of had it, I guess, sort of on and off since November. I'll put a link down below of my blog post. I'm going to do a weekly training update on my blog, so I'll put a link down below. But basically, like a nervy, bony pain down the front of the right shin. Pretty much felt I had it under control. I was kind of building the training up. To like 50 miles a week. I was being sort of sensible, putting a sort of down week every 4 weeks. So I was building up to 50 miles, but then I was sort of putting a sort of 30-mile week every fourth week. I felt I was being sensible. I was trying to do a lot of stuff on the grass. So yeah, kind of, it was strange because last week it kind of came back pretty bad on a down week. It kind of coincided with running on the snow. So yeah, I've decided to rest. I've got a physio appointment booked on Tuesday, so I'm going to go in and see the physio. I just want to make sure it's nothing sort of serious. I don't think it is, but you just never know. If you keep on ploughing through, is it sort of a stress reaction? So we'll see what the physio says. So not much to report this week other than I've only done 15.5 miles, not been running since Wednesday. I've kind of taken complete rest. It's pretty tough at the moment in the UK with the lockdown. No gyms are open. It's pretty impossible to get out on the bike to do some cross training. So cross training options are limited. I'm doing a bit of yoga in the morning. Continue to do that, but basically I'm not going to worry too much. There's no races in the immediate future. In fact, one of the biggest races in the northeast, the Bladen race, which is scheduled usually for June, they've announced this week that the race is cancelled. So I'm going to try and be sensible. I was going to maybe try a jog today, but maybe tomorrow. I'm still not convinced going for a jog's going to be any benefit other than to confirm that the shin's not right. So yeah. So apologies, it's not the start to the year I wanted. Certainly, if you have time to read my blog, you'll see that the progression in training that I've achieved since sort of October, November. It's the most consistent and careful planning that an execution of running training I've ever done. I would say since I started running again in 2012, I don't think I've ever sort of been so consistent in the way that I was planning and executing the training. The only thing I would say is that maybe I should have done more on the grass in terms of my easy running, but it's very difficult in the winter in the UK when there's not much daytime light. So if you want to do running on the grass, you need to get up and go out sort of 8 or 9 o'clock, which is difficult because you've got work, or lunch times, which is difficult because I've only got a half-hour lunch, and I'm being asked to go and do 1 hour easy runs, or at least I'm asking myself to go and do 1 hour easy runs. So they're difficult to fit in, and then obviously it gets dark at 4 o'clock. So anyway, it's a pretty downbeat update. So I'm going to keep it short. I hope you're all doing well, enjoying your running, and I'll hope to be back soon with a more upbeat running vlog in the future. The only other thing I'll say is my GoPro is still stuck in the Netherlands. I'm trying to work out why. The delivery company UPS is launching an investigation, so it's a little bit disconcerting having a sort of expensive piece of kit stuck in the Netherlands when it should have been delivered sort of last week. But hey ho, hopefully that will arrive shortly, and I'll be ready to do some proper running again and some proper vlogging. Anyway, have a good weekend. Speak to you soon.